Hello guys, welcome back to Dear Dev. We are still figuring out Python, so let's dive in. We are looking into control flow. Control flow brings life to your code. It stops being one boring straight line. Repetition brings life to our code. Whether we like it or not, there are some things that tend to have to repeat themselves. Especially when you are doing things like count from say 100. If you want to do that with your code, you don't need to start typing print 1, print 2, print 3, print 4. You can just tell your loops to handle that. They handle the way your characters walk around themselves. Let's look at how our for loop does its own. I have a for loop that says for I in range, print I. What is range doing here? Range is generating a list of numbers from 0 to 9 because my range has 10 in parentheses. If I had 11, it will count from 0 to 10. So range counts from 0 to the number before the number that you have indicated. But if you want to start counting from 1, you indicate that you are starting from 1. So my counting will start from 1 and end at 9. When you don't put 1 there, it starts from 0 and ends at 9 because I have 10 there. So let's see what we print when we have 1, and then we'll also check what we'll see when we have 0. I got 1 till 9. Now let me remove 1 and just put my 10 and see what happens. It counted from 0 till 9. So range gives you a list of numbers from 0 till the number before what you indicated in the parentheses. Many times your for loop has a container that it is working with. An example of the container here is my range that is generating a list. So it's going to be going through everything in the container you gave it. As soon as the container is empty, that's the end. For loop moves on with its life. I have given my for loop another container to work with, and this time around, it's a list of names. Unlike the range that also gives us a list of numbers, here I'm giving it a list of names. When I run it, it gives me all the names: Susan, Bisi, Chika, Awa. I said for I in Susan, Bisi, Chika, Awa in the list. I becomes the name of the variable. I picks the first item, which is Susan, and stores Susan in itself. So I automatically becomes Susan. Then it goes through the loop again, and BC goes into that container called I, and the container I now begins to carry BC around until the end of that loop. Then the next loop again, the next thing that enters I is Chika. So I is the name of the variable of each name that we are looping. Normally, instead of using I here, since we are looping through a list of names, it's better to just use for name in the list of names, so that you know what you are looping through. What you are looping through is a list of names. So it's better to clarify what your variable is doing. So I have name. I'm storing those variables, those items in the list inside the variable called name. It gives me the same thing. So your for loop usually knows when it's going to end. As soon as the items in the container is exhausted, that's the end of for loop. But when it comes to while loop, while loop wants to run indefinitely. While age is less than 19, print go home. While loop will continue to print go home till Jesus comes. I told you that the loops handle repetition. So your while loop will continue to repeat, go home, go home, go home. The only time it's going to stop repeating or stop printing go home is when you give it a condition that, okay, when this condition has been met, stop. For loop goes through a container. When it exhausts its container, that's the end. But your while loop runs until a condition has been met. The condition here, while age is less than 19. So the only time while loop is going to stop is when age goes to 19 or above. So how do we make sure that that condition is met? For me to do that in this scenario, I'm going to continue to add 1 to age. So this 2-year-old girl comes to the party. The bouncer says, how old are you? Says, I'm 2. Say, go home. So this girl goes back home and adds 1 to her age, comes back again and says, okay, so how old are you? I'm 3. It says go home. And then she keeps adding to her age until it meets the condition, and then the bouncer allows the person in. So let's see that. It says go home, go home, go home, go home, go home. And then as soon as the age was up to what was required, the loop stopped. Let's see if we will not break the PC when we remove the condition that would make our while loop stop. I'm looking at the time. I'm still getting go home, go home, go home, go home, go home, go. It's not going to stop because there is no condition that's asked it to stop. You have told it to continue repeating the same thing. I told you computers are literal. The instruction I gave while loop is continue to say go home. I have not told it at what point to stop, so it's not going to stop. So that is why I have that condition of age plus 1 per loop so that we will finally reach the point where while loop has to stop because they tire. So I need to stop this loop that is going endlessly. That's our while loop for you. I told you all this control flow bring about life to your drama, your code. Don't forget to like this video and share with other people that want to learn the intricacies of Python. Also, don't forget to subscribe so that when the other series come, you'll be alerted. See you some other time. Bye-bye.